better than you.
That's my Irish accent.
Yeah.
Terrible. I know. Shite.
Hello there folks, and how is it going? And welcome back to another video. We are still in Ireland. I hope so, says you. It's only been one video. I'm going to head to a particular spot in Galway. I'm in Achill at the moment, which is where we left off last week's video, and going to head to Galway to a spot that I've actually never photographed. And I've driven past it a million times. In all the times me and Orla have come out this way camping and all, never actually stopped to take a photograph of the place. And what an absolutely wonderful opportunity to go and photograph this place for the first time and get to meet up with the man and the myth and the legend that is Thomas Heaton. Here is our little van. And I am going to make some coffee before I hit the road, and let's see if we can cross paths with himself. What a beautiful morning it has been though, and I probably said it a bunch of times in last week's video, it's so beautiful here, it's unbelievable. Even in the lashing rain, it was lashing rain all night and the wind was shaking the van like, craziness, but it was just so beautiful. But anyways, I digress. Let's make some coffee and then let's hit the road. Pulled into the car park. I was eating an apple, minding my own business, and I spied the red van over here. And I was like, I know that van from somewhere. And sure enough,
I stood out like a sore thumb. Hello.
It's himself, Darren.
Hello, bye. Welcome back to Ireland.
Well, yes.
And look at the rainbow.
Darren has his drone up in the sky here now at the minute. This is all deja vu right now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because there's a beautiful rainbow over there. I hope we can see that. This place is gorgeous. Really wonderful. Exceeding the expectations that I had before arriving here. We have about 2 hours before the sun sets, and we are just chilling, chatting away and enjoying some marvellous light on this beautiful island here now at the minute.
That van, Thomas and Ireland this week, and I'm really happy to meet up with them in some of the beautiful spots we have. One is here in Campervan.
Yes.
So you've had how many days here?
2 or 3 of us count.
Okay, so he's after falling in love with Ireland. He's going to change his name to Thomas Mac Heaton or O Heaton or something along those lines. How's it going there, folks?
That's my Irish accent.
Yeah.
Terrible. Shite.
Well, what an absolutely fantastic view we found ourselves standing at there, folks. It's an incredible place. It's my first time here, as I mentioned, and it is really showing us what it's all about. The light is absolutely gorgeous, and we're all having a good laugh, standing around in the same place, trying to get the grass out of the way. Look at this silhouetted shot. Wonderful scenery here, and I'm sure Darren would agree.
Yeah, it was lovely because I was in it.
Nice, and the van's parked up the way. So fingers and toes crossed, at least one of those pictures turned out all right, and if it did, I'll pop it up on the screen and walk you through it. Classic ASMR Photography Lab style. Let's go.
Welcome, friends, to the ASMR Photography Studio, and welcome
to this absolutely magnificent scene. First and foremost, sharing experiences with friends like we did today only stands to elevate the experience of photographing in such a beautiful, beautiful location. And wow, were we treated to some absolutely beautiful light. I managed to capture 2 images that really stood out to me. This first one, which I cropped at quite a nice X-panny kind of crop, and really just captures that light so beautifully. And then this next image, I think for me is my favorite one. I managed to find it just the briefest window to pop on my 10-stop neutral density filter and capture this long exposure. There's something a bit more ethereal about this long exposure image that for me helps encapsulate that magic that was in the air. But I'd be absolutely curious to know your thoughts on whether you prefer shorter exposure or the longer exposure. So please do let me know in the comments below. I love them both, but for me, there's just something a bit more ethereal about this longer exposure. I'm so happy with how these images turned out, and this evening far exceeded any expectation I had when visiting this location for the first time. A really, truly magical experience.
Oh, these are nice dresses, nice wreaths.
So the challenge, the gauntlet, nay, has been laid down to wander to the island. Tom reckons there's
I accept the challenge.
In memory of James Earl Jones.
there might be some potential compositions over the other side, so we're going to have a wander over there and see what magic we can muster. Are you optimistic though?
Oh yeah.
Optimistic?
No.
No? Okay. There you go. We got a 2-for-1er on this one, folks. Let's go. What a fantastically fun evening this has been. Now we are going to just sleep and camp right here, which is wonderful. There's no camping sign, so more the merrier. And we are going to get up for the sunrise. And fingers and toes crossed that something happens for the sunrise. Not that anything didn't happen, we got some absolutely gorgeous light. But when we went around the corner, it kind of fell a bit flat, unfortunately. But some wonderful compositions around the corner, nonetheless. And yeah, so we're gonna go pack up and have a nice evening and chill out. So we bid farewell to Mr. Heaton, who's gone off to visit Father Ted's house. It's, you know, it's a must do when you're here on the west coast of Ireland, and sure, it's on his way down anyway, so he might as well. It's a good spot, in fairness. Orla and I visited there a good few years ago and actually managed to meet Father Dougal, which was great fun. But anyways, I am gonna wander over poor Darren. His van, God love him, the power steering belt snapped, just sitting there, God knows. So he's the wayfarer dude, and I'll wait with him so he's not sitting here all alone. But for now I'm gonna have just a wander over to where we were last night, where we wanted to come to shoot for the sunrise, but the cloud was so heavy this morning that it didn't really work. There was no light essentially, but it's ever so slightly breaking through at the moment, and it is dappling light on these nice mountains behind here. So I'm essentially going over to steal Thomas Heaton's composition. So I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be a good laugh, at least to me, because I'm just by myself. But this place is gorgeous, like it really is. And so accessible as well. So anyways, I'm gonna have a wander over there and let's see if we can do it. So I was stopped in my tracks because there is a wonderful photograph. This area, there's like compositions coming out of your ears for this particular spot, and the little kind of broken jetty that's here. I don't know, it's like a path or walkway. Really acts as a wonderful leading line to the little island. But there are whispers of stillness, and I'm just gonna wait. I think I may have got one or two reflections in the previous image. They're not, you know, super duper clean, but they're reflections nonetheless. So I'm just gonna wait, stand here, wait anyway, and hope that the water calms down, the wind calms down a bit, just to cool that water down, because it's slowing down a little bit now. But it's wonderfully backlit, so the trees actually are silhouetting quite beautifully against the sky, and it's a very, very nice picture. So if it turns out to be any good, I'll pop it up on the screen for you and we can have a look there. For this next image, I went a bit intentionally heavy on that mighty Orton effect. I wanted this image to convey a real sense of magic, and with that beautiful golden light that's streaming through from the right of the frame and illuminating this gorgeous walkway into this beautiful pine island, for me, making it this more ethereal adds, like last night's images, just to this whole magic that was in the air when visiting this beautiful location. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I of course would love to have more reflection in the water, but I will for sure be revisiting this spot, and hopefully we can capture those elusive reflections next time. So it really is a beautiful view, just excluding the island entirely and just come to the other side of it. It's really gorgeous. It's just these wonderful little rocks that are coming up out of the water, and then you've got this beautiful mountain range behind. It's just gorgeous. It's very Irish, which I really love about it. It's just the green hills. The light is obviously a bit harsher than you would want, and there's no, like, I have a 10 stop on and I'm trying to slow down the shutter, so at least if I can bring some movement into the cloud, it might add a nice bit of kind of dynamism to the scene. But nonetheless, it's just a magic magic scene, and I can really see why it would catch somebody like Thomas Heaton's eye, because it's quite Thomas Heaton-y. that should be a new thing, Thomas Heaton-y. But anyways, nonetheless, it is so quiet. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, apart from the road, but it's so beautiful. One thing that will always astound me when being in the company of other photographers as talented as Thomas Heaton and Darren, it fills me with such confidence to see them work and to see other people and how they approach a scene and what it is they see when they look to the landscape. Now granted, the light never really materialized for us that first morning, which is unfortunate, but nonetheless, I felt like I owed it to myself to photograph the scene that we ultimately found. And wow, what a scene it is. Super simple, easy, and just gorgeous. A wonderful, wonderful location that I cannot wait to revisit, and a real pleasure to share that experience with two good friends and some beautiful light. So I think I'll leave it here for you, folks. I'll head back over to Darren and wait with him so he's not so lonely. Oh, there's the midges. It was so great to see Thomas Heaton again. I haven't seen him since we were at on the Svalbard trip. So it was really nice to catch up and chat, and obviously then to meet Darren. Darren and I have spoken a couple of times but never met in person. So that was really great. So fair play to the two of you. This particular spot is just wonderful, and you can rest assured we'll be on the itinerary for the photography workshops that I have planned here. Photography workshops, you say? Yes, I have some planned. So if you're any way interested in visiting this beautiful country with me, you're most welcome to head over to the website and have a look at the itineraries that I have there. I will be updating them with these new images that I get as well. So fingers they all worked out, fingers and toes crossed, they all work out. But nonetheless, it is absolutely magic. Oh, newsletter, if you'd like to sign up to the newsletter, by all means head over and sign up to it. I'll leave links in the description below for everything. But the midges are all out in force now. Well, anyways, if you liked the video, folks, please do hit that like button, and of course if you fancy following along for more adventures like this one, you're most welcome to subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Cheers.